All right, well, it's time for predictions. But before I do, I want to thank my partner right here, Danny, for dressing up so well today. You're making the Statesman look good. You must make a lot of money here.
I do. This whole sweatshirt and shorts look. It's just how I roll.
I bet a lot of people don't know what Grizz means. You tell us.
That's went to the University of Montana. The Grizz are doing good right now. I wanted to wear my Colorado Rockies shirt, but it didn't come in the mail yet. Apparently they're on back order, so too many people jumping on that bandwagon. So I am supporting the Grizz today.
The Rockies are an amazing story. But let's talk a little high school football here. This weekend we've got three outstanding games, and starting off at the top, 14-5A, Cedar Park, Stony Point. You give me a winner and tell me why.
We're going Stony Point here. There's a resurgence going on up there, and I thought I was kind of skeptical about them, but I think last week's Round Rock victory kind of showed that they are legit, and they can hurt you on the ground. 18 touchdowns on the ground or in the air. They have 10 through the air. So, and if you're gonna put 8 in the box to stop the run, they're gonna burn you deep. So, or the other way around. So I gotta like what they're doing right now.
And Craig Cheshire could be an early pick for Coach of the Year, the way things are going with Stony Point. With that said, I'm going to take the Timberwolves of Cedar Park. I thought they were maybe the best team going into the district. I was surprised they've lost a game, but I think their running game is very good. I think their defense is better than it has been in the past couple of years. I think it's going to be a close game, but I'm going to take Cedar Park.
All right, good pick.
All right, now a lot of people are very interested in this because of the resurgence of Austin High and the resurgence of Bowie. It's Bowie's homecoming at Berger Stadium this Friday night, and what do you like?
I'm going to go with Bowie this week, which I seem to always pick against Austin High, but I guess that's how we're going. But, Austin High, they're pretty hot right now, but, I just like Bowie's defense. If anyone's going to stop Emery Blake and that group of kids, it's going to be Bowie. They've only allowed 13 points in the last 3 games, and even the 2 games that they've lost, it's been by a combined 7 points. So, they're keeping them close, and their defense last couple weeks has really stepped up. So I think that they might be able to cool that Austin High team, which has been pretty hot recently, but they're kind of primed for an upset.
Oh, they probably are primed for an upset. I actually saw the big win against Westlake. I saw last week's win against Anderson. They're riding an emotional high, but I don't think they're going to have a letdown yet. They've got district on their mind, and they know that they'll have to win this. I'm going to pick Austin High. I like their defense with Hayden Bowers is maybe the best middle linebacker in Central Texas. I like their quarterback, James Page, has been outstanding. Emery Blake, enough has been said about him already as a wide receiver. And Davis Collins, who I thought was one of the best running backs in Central Texas until he hurt his ankle first week of the season. Made a small comeback last week. He's going to get stronger and stronger as the season goes on. He'll be a big addition in the playoffs. Last but not least, this should be maybe the district championship right on the line for LBJ and McCallum. McCallum's the defending champion about 3 times over. What do you like?
I think LBJ is one of those teams that it's kind of tough to get a read on right now. Their last 4 games, they've outscored their opponents 240 points to 16, which is impressive, but you also got to look at the fact that those 4 teams have a combined record of 0-22, and one of those teams isn't even playing varsity football right now. And I think we all know what's going on over at Johnston. LBJ, to date, they've only played 1 team that has a winning record, and that game they lost just to Del Val, second week of the season. So, I kind of like McCallum right now. They started off rough, did not play well at all against Anderson, but they've kind of righted the ship. Kevin Lesson is playing really well. Right now 14 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions, and they also have a pretty decent back in Gerard Houston, who has 5 touchdowns on the ground. So I think it's going to be close, but I think McCallum's going to pull this one out.
I think it's about time that somebody's going to knock off McCallum. They've won 22 games in a row in district, which is an amazing accomplishment. Pat Honeycutt has had that team on a roll for years. I like Claude Mathis and the LBJ team this week. You pointed out the numbers. 70 points last week and 63 before. I think that they're reaching a point in the district where they're just about on McCallum's level. And with that in mind, I think they're maybe just a little hungrier for this one because they haven't won district in a while. And anyway, those are our picks for week number 6 of the high school football season, and we'll agree to disagree again next week. See if you can get any right.
Yeah, probably not.
My turn to be wrong.